We like to think we're logical and unemotional when it comes to money, but neuroscience tells a different story. Studies have shown how thinking about money activates areas of the brain linked with reward and motivation. In short, we get more excited about money than just about anything else, including politics and even sex, and that can lead to irrational decision-making.
Understanding how sort of bent out of shape we become about money, I think it is a recipe for offloading it. Either working with an advisor or fully or nearly fully automating the process by which we save, spend, and invest is one of the best things we can do because the less we think about it, the less bent out of shape we're going to be.
In 2016, Merrill Lynch conducted a meta-analysis on the value a financial advisor adds. In other words, it combined the results of multiple studies on the subject. Here's what it found.
First of all, everything that an advisor does for her clients is additive. But things like fund selection were just a little additive. They added about a third of a point, about a third of a percentage point of value per year. Same thing with like tax management strategies, added about 1/3 of a point of value per year. But if you looked at what we would call behavioral coaching, which is keeping that person out of their own way, preventing them from making a giant mistake, preventing an emotional contagion from wrecking the way that they go to market, that added nearly 2.5% per year of added value. So it's about 8 times as additive.
So it's behavioral coaching that adds by far and away the most value. The irony is that's generally not what most people are looking for when they approach a financial advisor.
Most people seek out an advisor because they think they're going to get some stock picking wizard. That is simply not the case. What you're going to get is a decisional guide who's going to protect you from your worst impulses. And while that may not sound as sexy as putting you in the next high flying stock, it is dramatically more valuable empirically.
So how do you decide if a particular advisor is right for you? The crucial thing, says Daniel Crosby, is to feel a strong sense of rapport.
Do you like them? Because the things that they are going to ask you are very difficult. We are wired to spend. We are wired to take bad risks. We are wired for immediacy, and an advisor is going to ask you to be prudent, to be long-term, to save, to do all of these things that are psychically very, very painful. And the only way that you're going to get the maximum benefit out of that advisory relationship is if you like the person that is sitting across from you.
In short, our brains just aren't wired to make good financial decisions. That's why having a financial advisor is so valuable. But remember, you're not looking for an investment guru, but a financial coach, and you need to get on well with them.